Hey TikTokers, how you doing? How you been? It's author Daniels, and yes, I'm absolutely back again. Now, my Loud and Clear series begins today. I made the prequel post, and I didn't say everything that I want to say. And that's the thing about being limited and restricted to 10 minutes is you don't get out everything you want to say, especially when you're long-winded and you're a talker like I am. Because there's so many nuances to this series. It's not just about me telling my story. It's about me hoping and praying that my story will make a difference. Because there's so many things that you go through in a relationship, and so many things that women, they feel ashamed about it, and they don't want to be attacked about it. They don't want to be beat up by things. And there's a fear. Like, this series has nothing to do with my past relationships, but an example. My ex-husband, God dang it. I'm going to have to release more information about myself that I didn't want to do. But let me go ahead and let this thing be done. Anyway, I've been married twice. My second husband was an awesome specimen, former bodybuilder, wrestler and stuff. I like body. What can I say? But anyway, he used to tell me, and I gained a lot of weight in this marriage because I was so miserable. I ate my misery. But he would tell me, you're a good woman and no man's going to get my good woman. That's what he would tell me. And then he would mistreat me. And then he started to tell me, nobody's going to want you. You've gained all this weight. No man is going to want you. Who's going to want you but me? You ain't going nowhere. And he would tell me this. And even though I didn't believe it in the beginning, he said it so often. And I'm talking 17 years of this. He said it so often that it saturated my spirit and my being. And I began to believe it. I was like, where am I going to go? Who else is going to want me? In the fear of being alone for the rest of my life. I was still young. What? I don't want that. And then I don't want to abandon my children. I'm also from the Bible Belt. And so I'm an ordained minister as well. So I'm just like, a woman has to submit, and I have to continue to be submissive. And I heard it preached to me, let the change begin in you. I let the change begin in me so much, I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. And people would even ask me, well, who are you? I'm his wife. That's all I am. Because I gave it all, hoping that he would start treating me the way he treated me in the beginning of our relationship, where he covered me in love and made sacrifices for me. If there was anything I wanted, he would just go get it. Even if I didn't want something, if I just spoke about it, he would show up at my door with it. I mean, this man fought for me. And when I say he fought for me, I mean literally threw fists with another man for me. And I was so impressed with him. And so when we get into these relationships and we give our heart, and it's so good in the beginning, and then it starts to go bad, we want that beginning back. We're trying to get back there. We're like, whatever I did to make this go wrong, I need to correct it, make it right, so we could get back to the love that permeated the relationship in the beginning. But it never goes back. It doesn't. When they start treating you the way that they will, especially if it's a narcissistic personality type, it was always going to head towards the bad, because they did the good to win you over and to get you, and now they got you. So they figure they got the prize. It's like going to a carnival and you're shooting those guns or bursting balloons or shooting that water game to win the prize. A lot of times people win the prize at the carnival, and by the time they leave the carnival, the prize is laying on the carnival ground. People kicking dirt on it and everything, stepping on it. It's just totally misused and abused. The thrill is in winning the prize. So once you have the prize, the thrill is gone. It's just a regular, everyday So that's what happens, and it's sad. And especially when you have children. As I told one person in my life, because people act like they don't get it, they don't know. I said, you know what? If you break my heart and you think that you're just breaking my heart, you're not just breaking my heart. You're breaking the heart of everyone who loves me. You're breaking the heart of my children. You're breaking the heart of my mother. You're breaking the heart of my sister, my brother, my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, whoever loves me, that sees me being torn down, that sees me in a broken state of mind, which is why I don't allow myself to be in a broken state of mind. And that has not been easy. I don't allow myself to be broken because I'm not just myself. I respect those other people who do love me. So I'm a force. And I'm going to go out here on a limb and dare I say that a lot of times is a black woman's burden. We are the force of our family. We don't let our kids see us so weakened that all we do is walk around crying all the time. Mm-mm. If we're going to stand on the scripture, there's a scripture, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, which can be interpreted many different ways. It can be interpreted that you only allow yourself to cry for a period of time and then you get over it. Or you just cry for just a few moments and then new activity, you go on. When I went through my second divorce, I had a job. Nobody knew. They thought that marriage was so strong. I had a girlfriend tell me, I got married because of you. Because I saw how successful your marriage was. I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. So she got married. Her marriage lasted about 2 years because you just don't realize how much effort a person is putting into what looks like on the outside a happy relationship. And that in and of itself is really, it's really sad. And I wrote a poem and I'll post it on this post of what I was going through with my not my first husband, my second husband. And it's called The Bridge is Over. It's how much this man tried to break me. And I'm just like, why do you want to do that? If you claim you love me, why would you feel the need to hurt me? You know, we were taking a walk one day and we were standing over this bridge and he had committed adultery and I so love this man. Oh my gosh. And so he tells me, okay, I stopped with the affair, and we're walking. It's so romantic. It's so romantic. Oh my gosh, because I have the visual. That's why I keep pausing. But anyway, he says to me, I could still hurt you. And my heart just shattered. I said, excuse me, why would you say that to me? Especially at this beautiful moment, we're standing on top of a bridge and it's symbolic of meeting each other halfway and, our new beginning and our trust being restored. All this I'm thinking in my head. And in his mind, he says, he must have seen my happiness and said, I got to break this woman. I can't let this happen because that's what he said. I can still hurt you. And I said, no, you can't. And he said, yes, I can. And when I said, no, you can't, I was already hurting. Devastated. Oh my gosh. And so, yeah, that was his sentiment. And we were holding hands and I let his hand go and I walked away from him and I left him standing on the bridge with our dog and I walked home by myself. In that relationship, I was by myself a lot. So I have learned from that relationship. I know how to let go. That's why with this guy I didn't see this coming. He doesn't know me at all. I can let you go so easily. And actually I did. I gave him 5 years of my time because I wanted to. And now it's over. And I'm done and I moved on. And you need to leave me alone and stop pressing into me and harassing me and thinking you can control me. Because you cannot. And so he can't get mad at these videos because how you going to get mad when I'm giving you what you want? You want attention. Here you go. this is a form of my intention for you. And I'll be back with the first video of Loud and Clear. I'm Arthur Daniels. See you soon.